Okay, looks like I'm here. Wrong button. I'm here, that's there. We're gonna get on with it. Um, I did all the money stuff. They got,
Yo, what's up? Yeah, man, I
I
can't wait to
made
go on
the,
vacation. Hit up some of those
I
Mexican
made
joints.
the investment, I made the investment
Wait, did you hear
beforehand.
that click?
Then I, went and,
I'm telling you, Little Soul needs toy robot.
I went and, uh, Trevor didn't make his first investment because I don't care. I made the first investment. I waited until it peaked, and the way you do that is you just take your characters, take them to their house, and make them sleep. They sleep at Franklin sleeps 8 hours. Michael only sleeps about 6, and Trevor sleeps 12. Of course, if Trevor didn't make any investments, then he won't know. You can't monitor you cannot monitor the your investments that way. What it'll do is it'll tell you that it is like at the end of the stream yesterday, it was at plus 50. And once it starts, it'll either. I mean, it might. In that case, that was it. That was as high as that one got. Um, but you will you you know just basically you wake up, you look at your phone, you bring up the market and look and see if the number has gone up, down, or stayed the same. If it stays the same, you do it again. If it's still going up, you do it again. But you just have to make sure and save. You when you save the game, but don't save it over the latest one. Save it over the one before that, and that way, when the money starts dropping down, you go back to your previous save. Anyway, as they'll reach a peak, and then they'll start. Then it'll start dropping back off.
Gotta go.
Anyway, so so Trevor wound up with what? Trevor only has did make a little investment on the second half, so I can use Trevor's massive chunks of time to get where you need to go. Get done. All right, and we're gonna go do the high setup. This is Trevor's high. One of Trevor's deals. Trevor's stuff never makes any difference. All right. Okay. Nice setup out there. Nice setup over here. This is a heavy lift chopper. I guess the best way I'm going to do that is to go straight on you. I guess. I don't know. The way I'm not driving all the way out there.
My idea. I came up with it. Listen, if you do this, I'm gonna destroy you. You got that? Oh yeah, I'm so scared. Sure, I'm trembling.
Scandalous, bro. I try and fall out, but they just look.
Believe it or not, I need a cab.
No problem. I'll have one there in a couple of minutes.
Much
What
obliged.
I do, who I know. Hell yeah, yo, bitch.
I'm not looking at you. Tomorrow I make a jog at me. Gotta work on my body. Can't be all brains, right?
Yeah. Yeah, gangster, that's right. Whoa.
There he is.
Peace out.
Hey, my man, where you going?
Out there.
Hey, we're here.
Needs something. I need something to drive. Well, preferably something with pop on it. Oh, okay.
What's
That'll
going
work.
on?
Well, just hang on. You just sit there in the passenger seat. I tell you. To who?
You piece of shit!
Cry.
We're just gonna go over here and, you know, visit with these people. It's, you know, don't worry about anything. They're just gonna try and kill us.
Cry. Top lock, ready to rock.
Yeah, I heard.
For fuck's sake. God damn
What's
it.
going on, True? How you doing, man? I don't know who Chominga is, but you know, I think this guy's looking for him.
We are under attack. I repeat, we are under attack.
You're being invaded. I'm on. Well, can I get it? Can I get it? Can I get it? He is not locking on good, that's for sure. I'm glad. Gigi, I stole it.
This is a big bird. Michael really better get those lessons. We took it, you dick! Add it to the list and I'll tell you when we got the rest of it.
I wonder if I can use Michael or Franklin to steal the submarine. GG. I don't know if I can or not. Cargo by mission time 3 minutes and 4 seconds. All right, I got a 100%. Aren't you proud? I don't know if he can do this. I'll tell you what, I would not want this man's problems, but his house I'd take. Right now he's got about $3 million, and he keeps causing airplanes to crash. What I understand is sometimes when you load into the game, and it only happens, as far as I know, it only happens with Michael. That's when you load into the game. It does sometimes something happens with the jets that are flying over, and they fall out of the sky. That's why you hear those explosions sometimes. But I don't know. I don't know how you would know that. It usually happens when, for me, it happens with Michael in the house. And then country comes along and you go, no, of course. No wonder. Country do this. What's going on, man? How you doing? Making airplanes fall out of the sky in single player. I don't know how you do that, but maybe someday you'll tell us. How you doing? How's your family?
Yeah, hey, I need a cab.
Stay where you are. I got a driver right around the corner.
Thanks.
Taxi! Yeah, it's something to do with airplanes and with airplanes crashing. I don't know how you would know. I mean,
Where can I take
it always happens to me. I'm, it's always when he's in the house. You can't see what's going on. You just hear boom.
Terminal.
All right, let's hit the road.
And hit it fast. There you go. He got like $3 million. Franklin's got a little less than
That's
$1
the
million.
right
Yeah. so where's the trigger? See the trigger. We're going to come back here, Trevor. Seems like I don't know. Anyway, so funny thing is, Michael might still be there. Why there, I guess. This helicopter is always going to be here, so. Just buzzing the prison. Trevor ain't figured it out yet. Ain't figured out about Brad yet, but he, you know. He ain't quite put all the bits together yet. Oh. Yeah, it would have been a little quicker, but maybe. I mean, I'd had to wait for the cab to get there, but I still would have gotten here by now, I think. What part of the story were you in? You know what? I think I'm gonna go get that helicopter. Can I do that? No, I gotta drive this thing around. This is slow. Or can I? You know what? I'm gonna try it. I mean, if nothing, you know, if nothing else, I'd waste some more time. I don't even know if I can fly that the cargo bob. Man, I guess not. Well, I guess I can't go back and get it. Or maybe it is. Let's go find out. Let's find out if it'll work. Yeah, man, I tell you, I still think this is a. I don't know. Kind of depends on whether or not they're gonna. They'll be able to put. I don't guess I'll be able to put 6 on the Switch. If that's not, if 6 is not capable of going on the Switch, then yeah, might as well milk it. You're a mega. You're a crab mega. You know what?
You are in restricted airspace. Divert your course or you will be shot down.
But yeah, seriously, Ethan, yeah, do it, man. Do we? You know what? I think can't fly it. Well, no, good. But, you know, stick to it though. Yeah, those pictures you sent, I think it would be cool next time I do a playthrough of like San Andreas. Next time I do the annual playthrough of San Andreas, use those, use the classic. Yeah, I was thinking, do the classic little patchwork, adapt that the original, with a grid with the different faces in it. Did. I took a few lessons, but I never got very far. Can't use the cargo, Bob. This bit's kind of dull. Well, this setup is. Okay, don't do that. You probably need that. Ooh. Yeah, that I heard somewhere that you need that heart thing for something. I don't know. I'm not sure why, but I'm told that you might need it. It's a good possibility. Well, that might be. You think Elon built a robot heart yet? Man, they just don't make cables like they used to. I had a friend that was moving around in one of these because I guess you can still get them for free. I don't know. I think it's a reward for completing the game.
Trevor? Floyd, I've got that submarine we talked about. You gotta help me store
Uh,
it for a few days.
yeah,
Floyd, don't go quiet on me or I'll come around and well, we both know what I'm talking about.
yeah. I think it was a reward for completing the story mode or something. But you could get this online for free. Not everybody had it, and um, somebody was, I don't know, trying to try I don't know, they were trying to do something, trying to attack my friend, and my friend was in the submarine. But mm, mm, and yeah, I think they'd be more worried about making a game. Is that what it was? I don't know. But he was out tooling around in it, and they couldn't attack him, and accused him of cheating, and they told him no, told him, go to your apartment and look at me on the television or something, because you can turn it on and off whether people can see you, and they they found him, and of course he's running around in the submarine.
All right. Bring it around to Pier 400 at the Western Docks. On my way. Look, I'll have a truck to bring you around the warehouse. What's this? The union man doing an honest day's work? There's nothing honest about this, sir. But this is a dishonest day's work, if ever I've seen one. Hey, we're not hurting anyone. No, no one except whoever owns that submarine and the mercenary folks on the freighter. Do some research on Merryweather Security Consulting, friend. They'd be on trial for human rights offenses if the U.S. government didn't protect all its contractors from any kind of suit, military or civilian. They're immune from prosecution, and they behave like they are. Murdering,
Yeah,
stealing.
I might need glasses. Maybe. I got to go see my eye doctor.
High on power, guns and anabolic
Uh,
steroids.
Trying to get,
Lucky bastards. Look, I don't know about that stuff,
Well, the good thing about an eye doctor is they generally don't poke you with anything.
So we are going to enjoy shitting on them. Oh, great. I look forward to that. Okay, well that's more like it.
Oh, okay. So just walk around doing binocular hand. You'll be all right. Nobody will think you're weird at all. Much. If they don't see you. Well, yeah, they don't generally try to stab you with stuff. They do put the, they do a little puff of air, to check your pressure in your eyeball, and that, generally doesn't like make your eyeball pop out or anything. But they do that, and then they put the stuff in your eyes where you can't see for the rest of the day. That's okay too. Hey, who put this here? Am I? Okay, so yeah, basically, I can just go up in there. But you get some really cool cheap plastic sunglasses out of it. You get to look cool all the rest of the day. Yeah, you can just walk around with, "Hey." Nobody knows what that is anymore, but
Floyd, you there? Yes, sir. I'm on the crane. Surface and I'll bring you shoreside. All right.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, look. I got a pair right here. Look at it. Look at it.
It's done. Let's go. Let's go.
See?
All right.
I know I am the coolest person you've never met anybody who looked cooler than me. I know.
It's just down the.
I know. See, it's. I got to be careful because I've been told um, there's only there's only so much. There's only there's only so much. There's only so much coolness I'm legally allowed to exude. Um, The mullet for me is just long hair.
Road, Los Santos Marine, past the shipyards.
Is that sub covered
Of course,
properly?
I do have
It'll
the
be fine if
sweatband
we
with
just
the
get there.
mullet
Are you being
hair.
short with me?
No, sir. I'm certainly not being short. I'm just not used to this kind of pressure.
If you turn a crew onto a score, you gotta be ready for the heat that comes with it.
I didn't turn anyone on to anything. You threatened and cajoled and tricked me.
You don't want to cut? Just walk away.
I can't walk away. You're robbing my workplace and running the show from my home.
Deborah's home. No cut for you, no cut for Deborah.
Like there
Take
was
it in this
ever going to
warehouse
be any
here.
cut for him
You
or
can
for
park
Deborah.
it there.
Well, sorry to hear that, man. I know Floyd's truck was wrecked. That was the
It's
point.
around the corner, past the shipyards.
Is that sub covered properly?
It'll be fine if we just get there.
Are you being short with me?
No, sir. I'm certainly not being short. I'm just not used to this kind of pressure.
If you turn a crew onto a score, you gotta be ready for the heat that comes with it.
I didn't turn anyone on to anything. You threatened and cajoled and tricked me.
You don't want to cut? Just walk away.
I can't walk away. You're robbing my workplace and running the show from my home.
Better luck next time, man.
Home. No cut
I
for
will tell you,
no cut for Deborah.
I'll tell you, don't be afraid to put yourself out there, dude. Cause they say the worst things you can say is no. But we always afraid of of the embarrassment. But I'm gonna tell you, being a little embarrassed, and being told no, it it's definitely outweighed. If you get to when you get later on in life, if you didn't take that chance, you're gonna wind up by yourself. So, short version is take the chance. Take the chance, don't wind up alone. Yeah,
Drive it
I'm
under
just saying,
there.
don't be afraid to put yourself out there, because
You can pull up.
yes, my point is, if you don't risk putting yourself out there, you're not gonna find the person that you can be happy with.
You're sure it'll be okay there?
Sure.
All right. If you're wrong, I'll eat your sweetmeats. Now get out of here.
Sir, you don't need to do that.
trying to get them all popped, but you know, I think we got it all set up. I need you all at the lot in Elborough Heights for face-to-face, and don't be late. Yeah, man, if you don't take the chance, you gotta take the chance. If I had the, if I could tell my younger self one thing, yeah, that's it. You gotta take the chance. You might get embarrassed. You might get rejected. You might get embarrassed, but take the
It
chance.
looks like we're ready to go with everything. Floyd don't think it's a good idea for us to meet at the condo, so maybe we should...
Tell Floyd it is a good idea to meet at the condo. It's a great idea. And tell him we need chips and dip and prostitutes.
Okay. So do we do the heist, his heist, or do the other?
Where you headed, homie?
I don't know.
La Puerta. All right, let's hit the road.
Just don't be afraid to knock. Don't be afraid to step through the door when the time comes. Don't, I'm not saying go out and settle for somebody that's going to make you miserable or whatever. I'm just saying. I asked a girl out one time, and she had a pretty good reason for rejecting me. It's a girl that I work with, real pretty. She decided she didn't want to go out on a date with me. I'm talking to both of you. I'm talking to both of you. I mean, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to go out and to put yourself out there, because I mean, you guys are young, and
Hey, we're here.
I asked a girl out, and her reason for, I mean, I don't know, man. It's pretty. I think it was a legitimate reason for saying no. Well, I asked, I worked up the courage. I asked her out, and then she told me no. And she said, because she didn't think her husband would like that idea.
Oh, Trevor! You sneaked up on me.
Okay, that's odd. So where's the heist thing? Yeah. Now, even if something like that happens, you can't just let that stop you from. You can't let that stop you from,
Stay right where
from
the hell you
trying.
are.
Okay, so there's the H. Yeah. You gotta risk being embarrassed.
Wait! Floyd! One of you shits must be here.
Hello, Trevor. I missed you.
Hello, Wade. I missed you too.
Hello, Trevor.
Oh, there. Hey, Hot Lips, where you been hiding?
Nowhere.
I got a knot the size of a baseball in here, all right? Needs a little, loosening up, all right?
Oh.
Massage me, motherfucker! Good, good.
Trevor's hard at work, huh?
Where's the surrogate child?
Who?
The boy! The stars in his eyes.
Not like that.
What's not like that?
Oh, hey! Hey there, you and him, the old father-son issues? Gives me the fucking creeps.
How's the leg rub?
Oh, it's excellent. Fuck, you wanna go?
No, I'm good, dog.
Hey, I called you boys here to discuss this job that I've been planning.
The fuck are you talking about?
Shut the fuck up, Michael, all right? You owe me.
Hey, did you talk to Lester?
I called him. He's in the hospital or something, all right? We keep him out and we get 20%. Well, unless, of course, you go states again and have me arrested.
Hey, wasn't like that.
Better not have been.
I mean, like you give a fuck.
Oh, see, I give a fuck, Michael. It's a position, a fucking viewpoint, all right? Like God, like evolution, like anything else. Sunshine, boredom, lies, that's what we got. Other people, they have other worlds. But for me, I'm like a vulture just circling the desert looking for fucking corpses, you know, a carrion-eating motherfucker. Do you understand that?
Wow.
Yeah, like that tat.
Woo! Bravo, you fucking idiot.
Man, I still don't get the
I
scope.
forgot all about that tat.
We got Floyd, all right? Now, Floyd's got... Not the... Fuck, get out of here, all right? Now, Floyd here works at the port. He puts me into Merryweather Security, who were running some tests.
Yeah, I was always too shy.
Whatever it is they're testing. Now, got a couple buyers lined up. I guarantee no problems, no major heat. Let's get going, all right? Let's take our slightly past it vibe to an airfield where I got a sub, got a chopper, I got everything we need. All right, let's do this, you fucks! Sandy Shores Airfield, bro.
Let's take that. Oh, okay, run away. Wasn't what I thought it was, but yeah. Yeah. That's a two-seater. It does have a backseat. All right, Franklin. But you can't use it. There ain't no cars here. I want something faster than Trevor's truck.
I'm really trying. I promise. Oh, you know it.
Franklin's car would work really well.
Hi.
Sandy Shores. That's quite a distance.
What's with this guy?
Man, I didn't realize we was going all the way out there either.
I've been told your generation are work shy, repeatedly. But this is the first time I've seen it for myself. You won't leave the city for the biggest take of your life?
Man, it's not like that.
Well, what is it like, huh? Would you look out? You think the world owes you a living? You want money and respect, but you won't cross the street to get it.
That useless millennial shit is more of a middle-class thing. Where I'm from,
Yeah, trade
hustling is
school.
still hustling. And going halfway across the state is still, going halfway
going
across
halfway
the
across
state.
the
Yeah, well,
state.
Sandy Shores is the global.
Oh, shit!
Yeah, well, Sandy Shores.
Yeah, trade school. Honestly, trade school. It's. I think it. You know, in my opinion, it's the way to go. Don't bother with. Don't bother with college unless you're trying to be a doctor or a lawyer.
Is the global headquarters for TP Inc., okay? So we gotta make the trip.
TP Inc.
Trevor Phillips Industries. My company.
Industries or Incorporated? If it's TP Inc., it'd be Trevor Phillips Incorporated. Just saying.
You're mocking me. Nice. Is it so strange that I've made a success of my life? I know that wasn't what you wanted for me when you ran off, but still.
Trevor.
It's a business, Michael. An honest American business.
That would
and
be
there
nice.
aren't many of them left. Hey, you know this airstrip we're going to? We're managing it.
Yeah, I hate to think what you did to the last managers.
The Lost MC LLP experienced an unexpected downturn.
Yeah, see, that's
The Lost Motorcycle Club.
that's one of
Yeah,
the other
serious
things
business.
is a trade school doesn't cost as
I
much.
cannot believe this. The
Trade school doesn't
hard-working
cost as much
entrepreneur
as
is getting
a
shit from a guy so lazy he retired in his 30s.
as
And
a
then from this
college
other
or
guy
what
whose sense of
what
entitlement
crew
is
would
so
call
strong, he asks
university.
how far we had to travel when he's offered a job he ain't even qualified to do. This is why the country
Yeah.
is screwed. There's not enough me's. There's too many
You
yous.
can
Yeah, a country full of yous. That's just what
you
this
can
world
get a
needs.
student
Shit
loan
would
for
get It would
you
be
can get a
Darwinian.
student loan at
Hey,
the
look, dude, we
at
helping you
a
out.
trade
But
school.
if you think you'd be better off on your own,
No, no, no. Hey, look. Hey. Just let's calm. We have a score to take. There is profit to be made. I mean, don't that beat getting picked up by G-men and forced to work for free?
Yeah, all right. Talk us through exactly what's going on.
We're going out to Sandy Shores.
I know that part.
My guys will meet us there. They'll have the submarine. I'm gonna get into said submarine that... Wait, hold on. You had the flying lessons, right?
Hey, I came prepared. I didn't know what I was preparing for, but I'm feeling pretty confident in the air.
Good.
hey, what's the next part of the plane?
There's an army chopper at the airfield. You're both getting into it. Michael's flying. It's gonna take...
Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. What if you go to a trade school, you go to trade school, it costs a lot less. It's a much shorter course, and it would and you'll wind up getting paid. Especially depending on the trade school. Like I went to TS. I went. It was TSTI at the time. I took commercial art. I didn't finish. I wish I had. Wait till this thing gets done yammering. But if I had finished, I would have. I would have been. With a trade school, you're almost guaranteed a job after when you graduate. If I had finished if I had finished what I went in for, I would have had a job when I left. And I wish I had stuck with it, but
Off, pick up the submarine with me in it, and flying out to a point off the coast. You're gonna drop me into the ocean. I'll pilot the sub down to find the device the government's been testing. I'll get it, surface, you'll fly me back to the airfield.
What kind of device?
What kind doesn't matter. How much will be paid for it does matter.
these are government scientists we're robbing.
I said at the condo. The tests are being run by Merryweather Security Consulting.
Ah, yes, the mercenaries. Fresh from fighting our secret oil wars. Should be very relaxed.
If stealing a prototype like this from the government was relaxing, then everyone would be doing it. As it stands, we've got an opportunity to mint some serious coin.
Oh, there's easier ways. I mean, this sounds extreme, T, even for you. Can't we rethink? I mean, how deep are you into it?
How deep? I've got a sub, I've got a big helicopter. I've been researching this since I got to LS. Those guys, Wade and his cousin Floyd, are expecting a paycheck. Same with my intel guy, Ron Jakowski, who is a damn sight better than Lester, I might add.
Okay, fine, fine, I'll go along with it. Listen, Frank, if you want out, I understand.
No, I'm good. I could do with a paycheck.
That's the spirit! And here's my submarine! Floyd, wait! Stand by the hangar.
This is our chopper, I guess.
Right, here we go.
Imagine what
Yeah.
this would be like if you hadn't taken those flying lessons.
Pretty much the same. It's just I wouldn't have had to deal with the flying one.
We are hooked up! Gotta drop me a couple of clicks out to sea from Toledo Cove.
Trevor, you got your company name sprayed all over this chopper. But, everything else about it says military.
Yep, I got it from the military base.
And there's all this military hardware in the back. Guns and whatnot.
This thing gets hot, it'll come in handy.
Hey, I thought it wasn't getting hot. You said no major heat. That you guaranteed it.
It's a score, Michael. Even if you don't anticipate heat, you prepare for it. That's the code.
That's why I don't take scores. Not anymore. I'm out of the game, man. What am I doing?
Oh, really? You don't take scores?
No, not anymore.
What say you, Franklin?
I say this is a conversation between you two.
So, that wasn't you guys then at the Rockford Hills jewel store.
Hey, that's right around the corner from my house, T. I might have been there buying something for Amanda. I certainly wasn't robbing it.
Oh, okay, oh, my mistake. It was a pretty tight job, though, eh? I mean, the planning was there, they went in, right? They got out clean. I mean, there were some problems, but they kept their head, right? Yeah, pulled it off.
All right. It was us. Of course it was us. Any other clowns would be in Bolingbrook now.
No, there were some weak points. I mean, whoever fed that cheesy line to the parking guy, that guy, amateur!
Yeah, show us how it's done then, T. If you're such a professional, this job will go great.
Oh, it sure will.
Just flying along the coast. This whole thing ain't got nothing to do with our thing.
There we go.
Once this Tractify app is up and working, I'll be on my way. Ah, it's working. I'm picking up a signal.
Yeah, definitely go for trade school. I mean, it's a good, you don't have to pay as much. You don't have to pay as much for the education, and you'll start earning money much faster.
Come on, get to it, man. An ex-Army helicopter hovering by this platform's gonna raise suspicions.
especially being that it's not X-Army by
Hey, how
their
you doing
choice.
down there?
I'm staring into the abyss, and I like it, Michael.
Yeah, I think so. Well, I think it's going to be a, I don't know, I just think it's going to be a, I hope it's going to be an outstanding game.
Rock so far.
So, yeah, they say in the story mode that it's never been hit before. It's undoable or almost undoable.
How deep are you, T? Can that thing handle the pressure?
It's safer at the bottom of the ocean than it is strapped to the helicopter you're flying.
Just hope it's going to be as good.
Bolted to the seafloor. I'm securing it.
I'm just hoping it's going to be,
I'm surfacing.
hoping it's going to be a good game, an outstanding game.
Hey, man, so, got the thing?
So when is the next?
It is when we can run some tests.
Well, what it look like? What you think it is?
Best guess it was hooked into the rock, maybe on a fault line, so could be a seismic suppressor to combat earthquakes and tsunamis, or no, potentially it's like a fusion reactor running on seawater.
Like nuclear?
Yeah, the good kind of nuclear.
So when is that that quarterly call or whatever it is, investor call? Like what day? Do we know? Yeah, I saw that. They said it's pretty much going to be the.
You ready to go airborne?
Hey, what's up, Jack? Basically, he said that the anticipation is good for the company, and it's all going to happen pretty close to the release date. Trevor.
Alright, come and get me. You got
Yeah.
me. Now come on, let's go back to the airfield. Push the stick, Michael. We gotta move.
Well.
I found this thing using an app on my phone, which means the private army guarding it can find it pretty easy.
It's
Choking me.
it's already pretty close to the game, to the release date.
Merryweather boats coming right at us. Frank, take one of those guns and see what you can do about our tail. They're on the right. Swap over. More boats in the chopper coming from the right.
Yeah.
Hold steady. Here we go.
You say?
You see these guys? Right there! Some more Merryweather helicopters!
What? I didn't hear you. What do you say? I can't hear you for that gun going off. What's that? What? And then helicopters explode. Oh, it was you. Never mind.
Behind us. Swing around. Give me a shot at.
Yeah. Yeah.
Picking up another chopper. Hey, I think that's all of them for now. All right. Keep on going.
I don't want to switch to Michael. I don't want to switch to Michael. Look at this thing.
What was that, T? I told you. That was Merryweather. Those choppers? And that ain't normal private security guards. Yeah, you're right. I have it on good authority that they're actually a lizard army who've taken human form to do the bidding of the New World Order. I hope you can flip this thing fast. 'Cause I don't
Nope.
want to see those reptile buddies of yours ever again.
Yeah. No, it would absolutely not be funny if they decided, if they told us it was going to be next year. Set it on. I did. We're just supposed to set it on the ground.
Do you know what you've done? The wire is going fucking crazy.
Oh, and good to see you too. What's it been? Huh? 10 years?
After this, the government won't care how long it's been. They're gonna put you and everyone you ever knew on their kill list. And you! I thought you would be smarter than this.
What'd I do?
Stealing a super weapon to sell to the Chinese!
Damn, T. This some nuke or some shit?
I thought you said you spoke to him.
Yeah, I did. Okay? Kind of. I mean, he was all woozy and shit. It doesn't matter, all right? It's done. We've got it.
Well, we could put it back. You drop it in the sea by the time they get a salvage operation together.
No!
Oh, so you want a drone circling your trailer?
We'll get you another score, Trevor.
I forgot how much this said it was going to pay.
Wait, get in that chopper. Listen to whatever this fucking moron has to say.
Okay.
All right, and on that note, I'm out of here. You won't be seeing me back here in a long time.
Hey, we need a score. Remember.
Man, I thought I was done not getting paid for these licks.
Hello? Me too.
He headbutting it right there where that board is too. Expand. Take $20 million. Void sale cost $20 million. Oh man. Everybody's cutting. Yeah, he didn't hit it in a soft spot either. He hit it right dead center. Right there on the support. Not that it's any of it's super soft or anything, but you know. You got that point. Well, they were just. Wow, that was quick. Franklin's got a little less than $1 million. Michael's got about 3. Trevor's got got a little less than 18,000.
Trevor, you are a weapons grade moron.
I don't like that.
You hear a new Le Bianco's opening up?
All right. Okay, I'm just gonna call it. I see one. I see one. It's terrible. This is making me run all this way.
Hi, I'd like to order a cab, please.
I'm sending one out right now.
Okay, thanks for your help.
So, where do you want to go?
Let's see.
El Burro Heights.
All right, let's hit the road.
Yeah, as far as the as far as the investments go on, on the assassination stuff, it's best to wait till the end of the game to do that, and that way you capitalize on getting all the money. It's not going to matter at that point. You can buy all the stuff and continue to play the characters and interact with the other characters. But I don't think I'm going to be worrying about that this time because
Okay,
this
buddy,
is
there you go.
this is the stream playthrough. Yeah, that's what I'll say is go to trade school, learn a trade, get paid well, and
We're
and
straight.
don't be afraid to take a risk with the girls that you're interested in.
Oh, we're so straight, you and me. We're arrows.
Davey, you can't do anything about this fucking turd?
Yeah, Dave. What can you do about me?
Here's Trevor. Great! Looky, huh? Bunch of government shitbags and their favorite stoolie. What's he been telling you?
Oh, he just said how you guys were happy to help the government in any way you can.
Oh, really? Huh? Because I was told that if we helped out with that thing, which we did, then our past indiscretions would be forgotten in a haze of patriotic fervor.
Who told you that? Did I tell you that? I'm in charge here, Fruity. Me! You understand?
Not quite. Can you explain that again?
What I was saying! Oh, you're good. The three cunts.
Listen, we need help with something else. Some of the government, some of it is pretty corrupt.
See no evil,
Not your
speak
bit,
no
right?
evil,
Yes,
hear
but
no
we're
evil.
corrupt in a good way.
But the agency, they want to encourage panic so they can guarantee their budgets. That's how they get paid.
It's a major problem.
And now they've secured some funds that we need to use in our fight against crime as a way of bribing corrupt officials.
Really? And where are they getting that from?
Drugs. Those bastards love to sell drugs.
Who doesn't?
We think they're gonna use this money to finance a war on our streets, and we need you boys to requisition that money for us.
The bonds are leaving the terminal in an armored car.
Yeah, fuck you, Dave. We don't have time to prepare the right way.
It's not my concern. I cannot allocate any more resources to this.
You'll be fine.
Fuck you, Dave.
Nice work, Slick. We're gonna be doing pat-downs at the airport before those fucking clowns are done with us.
You know, fuck you.
Hey, look, man. It is what it is. Now, how the fuck we gonna get this done?
I don't know. I got it. Classic blitz play. It's an industrial area, right? So I'm thinking vehicles. Trash truck to block, tow truck, sack 'em. Get some disguises, and we're golden. We just gotta hope like hell these are the kind of agency men that don't carry a panic button with them. If they are, we deal with it. If and when.
If and motherfucking when.
I will keep my eyes peeled, General.
Thank you, Michael.
Trash truck and a
Hey,
tow truck.
No problem. No, really.
Okay, so the trash truck down this way.
Alright guys, a few more details. We'll need boiler suits and masks for this job. Garbage truck. Let's get one from your park. Bring it back to the lot. And there's an auto repair place by the airport where we can get a tow truck. What else? Oh yeah, get away. That would be nice. Get something fast and discreet. We park it off the road, a good distance from the lot. And make sure it ain't near something we'll crash into driving off. That's it.
All right, man, I got you, dawg.
What? Huh? I missed that. Maybe shout a little louder?
Bite me.
I don't know nothing about it.
Sanitation truck's there now, so don't you bother.
He's at home. He is fast.
Sweetie, I'll see you next time, all right?
Bye.
Is happening? You getting robbed, chill.
Okay. Yeah, I ain't doing the bike race. Let's see, what time is it? Ooh.
Can I get a cab out to me?
Of course. Driver should be with you soon.
Appreciate it.
I'm gonna have to step away for just a second. I will be right back. Let me pause that. All right, back. Let's see what oh wait for the gas. Man, you drive worse than I do. Look at that.
Where you
I
headed,
beat
homie?
it up and you just spawned in.
Elysian Island.
All right, brother, here we are.
Work, you piece of junk.
Well, it'd work a little bit better if you did this right here. But just a little tune-up. Like, let's see if we can take care of this car for you. There we go. we're going, we don't need hoods. Oh well. Don't need busted cars either. We can bust our own. All right. We're gonna go out here. This fella right there. Didn't get another scratch. I got the other two. Let's get on the outside.
Hey, the tow truck's at the lot, dog. Ready to go. Son of a bitch! Oh, damn! Wow!
And oh, he's okay. Grab the mask. Hey. Hello. How y'all doing? Y'all might want to look out. I heard there's somebody driving down through there, running over pedestrians just because they're there.
Just in case I wasn't having enough fun already.
Mm-hmm.
If it's nice tomorrow, I make her jogging. You gotta work on my body. You are so dead.
I could smoke a whole pack of red.
Bullshit! Bitch ass! What the hell? Holy shit! Hey, watch out! It's this local!
Oh my gosh!
Scum of the earth. Better now, asshole? Hello.
Mm-hmm.
You got any extra money, please?
What is it? I think it's this.
You are right about that.
Simply fascinating. Goodbye, friend.
Got Pinche.
Get
I
out
guess
of the fucking way.
Look at you now, hey!
it's too long.
Jeez. Whoa!
Watch it.
No, I asked you if that was planned.
All right, I got some masks. We're all gonna look real pretty.
Anything for you, dog?
Yeah, I forgot about the vehicle. I used to go and get a vehicle and go down and tune it up and do all the Get it all nice and set up and ready to go. Ready for a getaway vehicle. You don't really need to be.
If it ain't another
That one is
middle-aged man staring into the abyss.
That one's rented. You bought them too. Tops. That's tops. Yeah, I know where it's different. It's not very big.
Man, sorry about that. Oh, you can't throw in the motherfucking hand.
Citizens reporting a pedestrian involved accident in eastern Beachy Beach.
Damn, 5-0.
Hey! Hey, I haven't seen you at the Epsilon training. You okay? Man, yeah! I hear ya!
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, buddy! You asshole!
Holy shit.
Oh, no. What the fuck?
Santa Maria!
Sweet Jesus, you gotta follow nice to me.
This one?
What's the problem?
Sorry, okay? Let's just settle this quietly, all right?
Not the car!
Madre mia.
Man, only inches.
Oh, it's this place. Okay, it's this. It's got to be here.
We're looking at Tuesday, right? Learn something every day. I hear you.
It's got to be this ammunition.
I just feel immediately less cool when you walk in.
How are you? Who the hell are you? I don't have time to talk.
United Colors. Put cover.
Hello?
I told him
Hi,
Red
I
says
was just
I have an
thinking
hour
about you.
and I'll take an hour for lunch.
Oh, sure.
Hey, y'all, we got ourselves some boiler suits.
Over here. I think right there. If it'll allow me to use this car.
Give me that car, dog.
This vehicle can be done. So what did that say? The vehicle can be used to get away. Hide it in a discrete location. Select the marked getaway and location option when phoning Michael. Okay. fine. Well, I think I just set up the,
Hey, I got a ride for our getaway, homie.
set
Well
up
done.
the,
Where's it stored?
Cypress Flats.
All right, that's
I
everything.
just set up the
I'll call
last
Steve.
little setup
Tell
for
him
this
we're ready
thing.
to move on this.
All right. Everything's set up so we can go do this little heist. As soon as Franklin jumps into traffic. Are you ready for this one?
I already warned you once. I'm calling the police.
You go ahead. Real life, these cars are not, these are not lightweight cars. I always thought, you know, if anything happened, you hit one of these things, it's gonna go flying off because there's no way to. Talking about the smart car. Smart car in real life weighs 3,000 pounds. Everything. Well, let me see. The only. Let's see. All of this part of the car would be exposed titanium. The door is a plastic skin over titanium. Everything else is little plastic snap-on skins over titanium. This would be a titanium box. But somehow they managed to put a motor and transmission back here. Some gas. I don't know where the gas tank was. It only held 8 gallons, but that would get you pretty far. And I think the battery was under the passenger floor. This up here didn't. There was very little under this.
Hey, what's cracking? Where T at?
Right there.
So we really finna do this shit? We finna risk our lives to rob some motherfucking government killers again?
Yep. Hey. All right. So, listen up. Here's the plan. All right, Trevor. I want you in this position up here. Okay, you're on lookout. Give me a heads up when the armored car comes by.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna be right here, in the garbage truck blocking the roadway. Franklin, you're in the alley, in a tow truck. Hope is they pull right up in front of you. When they do, you come at them hard. Bam.
Shit, here's hoping.
Yeah, after the hit, we blast open the doors, grab up all the cash, bonds, whatever it is. I take it to Haynes' guy.
Saw a little hopeful, homie.
As long as I am not on the ground when the shit goes down.
Okay. When the shit goes down, we'll handle it. You stay up here. On your
Probably
post,
be
eyes
better if you were.
We'll take the risk.
If Franklin was driving like a loaded dump truck.
Shit, you're a professional, dog.
And at least we're not wearing clown outfits. There's a plus.
Right. The masks.
What?
Let's see what we got here. Huh?
Real professional.
Yep.
Let's do this. Let's go, go.
Maybe. I don't remember what options he has. I mean, realistically, if you had a loaded dump truck, it would be harder to get it accelerate. And you might have a little bit more, might be a little bit more danger to the driver.
All right, T, I'm in position. What's the ETA?
Oh, yeah.
Just a second. There they are, incoming. Get ready to do your thing. All right, Mike, move it.
Get the truck in position. Across both lanes, remember. Just stop in the road and stay there.
I'm stopped. You're on, F.
Sanitation aren't meant to be here today.
Hey, man, I got these motherfuckers.
The only time
We got contact.
we have breakaway anything.
Sticky bombs. I'm doing it.
F, get away from the door. Where you going, F? Everyone out!
Open the door.
On the ground, now! Move it!
My fucking ears! I'm fucking deaf, you complete prick!
Clean out the van. I got the guards.
The alarm's been tripped. The cops will be swarming here in 10 seconds. You better run!
Shut the fuck up.
Come on, good to go!
Sounds like they coming in numbers, homie.
They got a panic button, all right. Whole lot of cops on the way.
F, get covered by those barriers. I'm going up here. Fuck! Fall back. We'll never get out of here. We gotta hold position.
Hey, this gonna be a nasty motherfucker, man.
Only got the one proximity line.
Hold your nerve. These guys down. Clear the area.
Hey, guys, I got a gun up here in case you need me to wait in.
Hey, they coming from behind us. Down the alleyway.
You don't plug that alley, you're gonna get overrun.
Get ready.
Let's go. Back left of the loading area. 5-0 coming at us. Hey, if we don't deal with the news guys in the back left of the alley, man, they'll flank us.
Thanks for you down there.
Hold them back.
Things are getting messy.
Ship helicopter.
All we gotta do is ride this out.
Where's the helicopter? Oh, there it is.
Just hold on.
See, there's gonna be snipers over there. They're not there yet.
Tons of these assholes. Hold them.
Ah! Switch to Michael, and he's just standing there. You do know you're in a gunfight, right?
F, stay in cover there. I'll be up here with a rifle. Fuck! Fall back. We'll never get out of here. We gotta hold position.
Hey, this gonna be a nasty motherfucker, man. Man, these dudes. Hey, we gonna bail or what?
LSPD sniper team on the roof opposite you, just to the right. You gotta take them out, T.
Nope.
One is down.
Man, that's some tight-ass work, homie. You cold, my nigga.
There goes the second shooter. Snipers are gone. We're clear.
Cops on the left here.
We got a man down. How are things for you down there?
Good fucking work, dog. Weather the storm. Hold tight. They're thinning out. This could be our chance to go. I'll deliver the bonds. F, you dump the trash truck. The government don't need me no more.
Hey man, shit, you look after yourself, dog, alright?
You don't need to get away with it. Well, maybe I do. Don't need a four-door for sure. I went through I used to build this car. I used to build this car up with all of the everything. But this.
Everything cool?
Yeah, man, shit, that trash truck is trash, dog. You good?
Nice work. I'm about to meet this guy. I'll tell you how it goes.
Well, no, it's it don't seem like it doesn't seem short to me. I used to be I used to spend more time on San Andreas than on this game, but that is but I've gotten to the point where I can just roll through San Andreas. Okay.
Got a package for Devin Weston.
Package, Mr. Weston. This is why I didn't bother building the car up, because, well, one thing is, you know, I don't need to build that car up. I can build up Franklin's car. I want to build one up, and that's going to be his regardless. But
so long, motherfucker. Devin Weston.
I remember you. The weekend interrogator. Invest wisely.
Hey, hold on. We're not done here yet. I got a job for you, bro. 5 top quality scores. Big ticket cars. Major payday, bro.
Sounds great. I got just the guy for you. I'll put you in touch.
No. I don't want just some dude. I want you. I want your crew. I want pros on this.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck what you want, pencil neck. I'll let them know you're interested.
I guess I just got you figured wrong, man.
Hey, what's the figure?
Tell me something. You like football? I got a stake in a sports investment venture. You like the market? I got some funds you can manage. Name your poison, man.
I just like sitting around watching old movies.
Oh, there we go. How about I hook you up with Solomon Richards?
Bullshit. Solomon Richards, the movie producer?
He's retiring, man, and I'm doing a finance deal for his studio. I will make the connect just as soon as you...
All right. Oh, man. Solomon Richards. Have a good one,
Yeah,
boys.
I'm not gonna need the car, anything, and these cars, you can gather them up, you can make a collection of them, put them in your garage, but if you leave them outside, they're gone. So, there's no point in, not really a whole lot of point in building that car up. But, that car, the one that I just used for the getaway, is gone now because it forced me to switch to Michael.
An FIB contact? Are you joking?
Relax. The guy's private sector. Very wealthy. Could be lucrative. Why don't you meet him and see what you think?
All right, yeah, I'll think about it.
All right. Me and Trevor will be there too. I promise you. It's a step up for you. A real opportunity.
Now, this is the point where I can switch back to Franklin, and who knows where he is or what he's doing.
Man, one of these days.
Oh, he is still in the car. But like I said, I would be better off spending the money on Franklin's own car. You know, I may do. Molly, confirming your appointment. Okay. Really don't like Devin. Speaking of San Andreas, I guess, oh, I don't know. I guess at some point, if I'm going to keep calling it an annual playthrough, I'm going to have to do an annual playthrough. I love the game, but it seemed like I just finished it. I think that was, but that was October last year.
Ooh, too close.
You know what? I am beyond my time. What I intend to do here is just go put this car in the garage and be done. But, well, I hang out long enough to get that.
Lazy, come on, give us a smile.
Yeah, I think that it would be. Yeah, like I said, I think that would be pretty cool to have those, and to have that artwork that you did put in a San Andreas. You know, putting in the classic San Andreas little scenes. Let me see. I think that would be pretty cool to use that for the thumbnail. Did you show that to True? Oh, okay. I want to, let's see if I can show it to you, show you on the timeline. You're a fuchsia poof shape. Oh, something weird. I don't know. Let me see. That's not what I wanted. Well, what I was thinking about was more. I'll show you what I'm. It's just my just an idea. Um, is I'm just trying to find the San Andreas thumbnail. There's Bowie. The next game that I have that I want to play doesn't come out till May. I'm still kind of riding the fence on. Well, there it is. On. I'm still kind of thinking. I'm kind of sort of considering buying Tokyo Extreme Racer for the PC. I could play it, but it would have to be on really low settings. And I don't know. I don't know about. That's not it. um, let's see. Let's try this. Let's put this over here. You know, I'm just thinking about like, you know, you've got these little pictures here of different characters. Do that, but just put put us in there in like random locations. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Of course, this stuff, this the GTA San Andreas is the original, the third annual, and my name up there and all that. That was I added them on there, and I added the little. I don't remember why I added. Yeah, I do. When I went to do the second annual playthrough of San Andreas, I wanted the thumbnail to be a little bit different, so I put those little gear things on there. You know. Anyway, that was kind of what I thought. But I think that would be kind of cool to have them in there, just kind of just kind of intermixed with other things like the helicopter and the motorcycle and that kind of stuff. Anyway, um, I don't know. I was thinking about. I was kind of considering when should I do the playthrough? But I don't really know. It kind of depends on because in May, Roadcraft is coming out. May 20th is the release date for Roadcraft. Tokyo Extreme Racer might also be sometime in May. The only for the console might. I don't really want to play that. I don't want to stream that game on potato settings. I would rather wait and stream it on the PlayStation where I can have it looking good. Did you guys hear that it's a possibility that well, I heard was watching a video and Steam coming out with basically a new console. You know, a new Steam console, one that's better, better than the last time they did it. Apparently, they did it with some kind of a something with the OS wasn't ready to be um, wasn't a gaming OS, but if they do it this time, having their own OS in there. Anyway, it sounded interesting, especially if it comes in at a decent price point and and you can modify it. If it's if it's comparable to like a PS5, and you can just plug it into your television and yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, I just hope they don't. I hope they do. I hope they use something that will. Um, I don't know. Is the Steam Deck is the OS limiting the Steam Deck, or is that just hardware? I know it has its limits. I was I was thinking, if they did that, well, of course, those games would have to all be compatible with a controller. Everything that was on that thing would have to be compatible with a controller. Well, unless you put a mouse and keyboard on it. Well, neither one of my systems are 100% gaming. um, the one that I use for gaming is also what I use to, do regular browsing and stuff. Watching stuff on Rumble, and okay. Well, as long as you can. Well, I mean, I guess you could leave it where it will work with a mouse and keyboard. Uh, this is a mug that I've been using for years. This is relatively new. I replaced a tumbler that I've been using for years with this one on Christmas. Yeah. Well, yeah, I think that I think they're going to be using a Steam OS. I guess I don't know what else. I don't know. I don't know if they have a Steam Deck OS and a Steam OS. I don't know. I'm not all that caught up on it. I was just watching a video on it earlier today, and I thought that'd be interesting. Um, of course, it would probably. I'm guessing it would limit. It might limit the games, but might limit some games anyway. Not like the Steam Deck, because there are a very com comparable to regular Steam games. There's a small the list of compatible. Yeah, but see that's on what I'm thinking. Uh, no, what I'm thinking is it's going to be um the hardware is going to be much better than the Steam Deck. The OS will be as good or better. The software will be as good or better, but I think the hardware is what's limiting the Steam Deck. I don't know because I mean, especially I mean if it's a Steam system, you'd be able to play your Steam games on your new Steam console, I guess. Possibly you'd be able to com- compete with Sony. Oh no, because you'd still, I mean, it would have the versatility of a computer with kind of the thing about a console game is if I buy a game for a PlayStation 5, I don't have to look at the specs on my PlayStation 5. I know that, yeah, that one, I know that if I buy a PlayStation 5 game, it's going to run on my PlayStation 5. I don't need to look and see if if I meet the minimum system requirements. You know, with with the PC games, you got to do that. You have to look at the minimum system requirements, unless you're running one of those high end mega rigs, and I'm not ever going to be able to do that. Uh, there are games that are like Tokyo Extreme Racer. Like I said, I looked at the specs. I checked the specs a little bit closer, and my processor is enough. The my processor is a little bit better than the minimum, and but it recommends solid state drive, which I don't. Well, I have a little solid state drive, but not putting games on it. Yeah, they're doing that with this too. Yeah, but we both need the money to get a new computer or build one. Yeah, I would really. Yeah, if I had the money, I don't know what they are. Oh, huh. Atom Fall or Pioneer. I don't know what they are. I'm at the point where I don't want to. I'm not gonna. I don't really want to stream. I'm not. I don't really have any intention of streaming something unless I'm passionate about the game. Unless something that I really like to play, that I really want to play. Like well, GTA 6, Tokyo Extreme Racer, um, and roadcraft. But I don't know if you guys are gonna want to watch me drive around in circles for very long, and or go and build roads or whatever I'm gonna be building, crawling around in the mud on. Eh, I don't know. I remember when I played that game. Midnight Club LA is responsible for me having multiple personalities. I mean, multiple profiles on PlayStation because I got on there and I was playing online, and some guy asked me, "Hey, you want to join a crew?" A crew? Really? Oh, huh. The guy said, I didn't know anything about crews. So what do I got to do? Um, but yeah, a guy asked me if I wanted to join a crew. I said, sure, I'll join a crew. What I got to do? He told me I got to start a new character. I got to start a new profile and put the hashtag in my name, XXHKS, and you know something. I don't know. So I started a new profile. Started a new profile, one of those annoying ones with the X's on both ends, and Johnny Gat, or as the name. I named myself, I named the profile Johnny Gat, kind of just being funny because it was a Rockstar game, and I named myself after the Saints Row character. I guess the closest thing to a direct competitor at the time. Midnight Club LA. It's been a while since I played it. I have. Where is don't know if yeah. I'm looking for that red case. Let me see here. Complete edition. I got a PlayStation 3 over there. Hmm. Nope. Turquoise coffee is bad for your health. Yeah. There's yeah. Yep, that's a PS3 game. Midnight Club. Midnight Club Los Angeles Complete Edition. They were add-ons, not DLCs. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna go and get some food. Well, test drive was kind of test drive was not test drive. It's I like the physics were good, but I mean they test drive was and I like the physics. I didn't like it at first, but I don't know. It's like they didn't get they got confused. Gran Turismo, the single player Gran Turismo is not supposed to have a story or recipe books or whatever them things were. The Test Drive Unlimited is supposed to have a story. You're working your way through, and you're supposed to actually have these people talk to you, and not just one line. I mean, the woman at the beginning, you go through and she's talking to you until you get over there, and then she talks to you for a couple of times, and but you go and pick your crew, and that's the last time you ever hear from her. But then the other one, I think it was you when the first DLC comes along, she calls you up and tells you, and tells you come on, you get to talk to her. She has one line, tells you to go to the visa, and that's it. It's over. No more of that character, unless you go up to her in a visa and click the button, and she gives you the same spiel over again. Yeah, Test Drive Unlimited has a story, or supposed to. Gran Turismo's not. You're a chosen. What is chosen? No. Well, maybe. All right, geezer. I'm a British geezer. I don't watch TV show about the Bible, especially nowadays. Ain't no telling what they did. Probably gonna do nothing but make me mad. Anyway, I'm gonna go get food. Y'all have a good night. I appreciate you hanging around, and I enjoyed talking to you. But I'm hungry. I don't really know. Oh, yes. Have you tried those crazy bites? I like those crazy bites. Have you tried those crazy bites? I like them crazy bites. I don't really like those. Uh-huh. Tried those crazy bites. Yeah, I like them. Try the bacon one. I didn't really like the pepperoni one, but then yeah, I didn't really like the pepperoni one, but I'm not. It's like it's not that I dislike pepperoni, but uh, I would rather have like sausage, or, something. I'd rather have the other meats on the pizza or in the crazy puff. The bacon crazy puff is good. Yeah. Now wait a minute. Okay, you said pizza pie. You know, I saw some a reference. Somebody talking about a tomato pie. And I'm like, tomato pie. Now what is? I mean, what is a tomato pie? How can that be good? And then I saw what it is. I'm like, okay. I've wanted one ever since. Um, you know, tomato pie is what I way back when I was a kid, when I saw a pan pizza, I saw the advertisement for the pan pizza. Tomato pie is what I thought a pan pizza was. Pan pizza is just a pizza with a really thick crust. I thought a pan pizza was you take the pan and you put the crust in there and you fill it up. Anyway, so I thought it was the pizza dough around the pan, and then you fill the pan up with pizza topping. But that is what a tomato pie is. I really want one. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm getting hungrier because I'm talking about tomato pies and pizzas, and I'm gonna go eat some beans. You guys have a good night, and we'll catch you next time. Lapping Boy.